It is just out from the Inspector General, Michael Horowitz, as anticipated, his long-awaited report on the Russia investigation. We are just getting it now. David Spunt is live at the Justice Department with what we are learning. David.
Well, this investigation began in March 2018, so you could say this is definitely a long time coming. No question at all. This is a 434-page report, if you can imagine, a very long one, and you'll see it shortly. It's now posted on the Inspector General's website here at the Department of Justice. Let me go through some of the highlights, though. I want to put up a quote right now that's pretty stern, and it shows up pretty early on in the report. It says, quote, "We did not find documentary or testimonial evidence that political bias or improper motivation influenced the FBI's decision to seek FISA authority on Carter Page," end quote. Now, Carter Page was a Trump campaign official in 2016. There was a FISA warrant issued with 3 renewals on Carter Page, though he was never charged. Now, also, the report shows, and we have some graphics made, top FBI officials, James Comey and Andrew McCabe, who were at the FBI at the time, they did not act with political bias. The investigation into Carter Page was properly predicated, but there are several, quote, omissions and, quote, inaccuracies in the FISA application. There are 17 significant errors of omission in the Carter Page FISA applications. There was an audit announced today, and this is significant, by the Department of Justice Inspector General to look into the future FISA processes to prevent future errors that we have seen today, and there are some errors. The FBI did rely on that Steele dossier with salacious information about now President Trump for the Carter Page application, but did not press Christopher Steele, the man behind the dossier, for his funding source. A low-level FBI attorney took part of an email from another government official and put it into an email used for the Page application. That did not affect the overall validity of the application. Basically, what we can tell from this document, there are parts that Democrats will celebrate, there are parts that Republicans will celebrate. So while there were problems with the FBI's handling of this warrant, the report today says that there was no political bias nor motivation when seeking this warrant. And specifically, I want to point out the words because this is important. No documentary or testimonial evidence. We're not talking about circumstantial evidence or any kind of evidence, specifically documentary or testimonial evidence. This began in March 2018. The Inspector General, he's had almost 2 years to look over this. The initial investigation into Carter Page, it was called Crossfire Hurricane. That began in July of 2016. A lot of dates here. Don't want to get too many people confused. This is posted on foxnews.com. People can check it out. Those are the key highlights from this report just released a few moments ago.
476 pages. It'll take some time to go through. Mark Meadows, a Republican congressman who had a chance to go through that report, 2-hour briefing he walked out of on the IG report. His response is deeply disturbing. Some former FBI and DOJ officials are about to have some serious explaining to do. More details to come shortly.